Well, you know how we do it from past videos. Time for a parking lot party. Got us and the 18X changing gears in the parking lot before we head to Marshalltown, or sorry, before we head to Boone. So yeah, get that done so we can at least get showered up and start our day. Have a little fun. Well, just got done eating at Jethro's. Had the whole crew. Lunenburg's 2 cars, Ekblad and ours. Guy's got a sweet van apparently. He wanted us to put it on YouTube, so yeah. That's what you get in the old Ames, Iowa. But yeah, just had some lunch. Like I was saying, Lunenburg's whole crew, 2 cars, and then Ekblad and our rig. So a little fellowship, as Jerry Van Sickle would say, and now, as you can see, the Lunenburg crew's got to change gears. They didn't get the memo that we needed to do that this morning, so we'll hang out here while the girls do a little shopping, and we'll get to Boone. Well, just getting ready to go here. Hot laps are over with. They just ran the first heat of V-Mods. We're going to be in the 3rd heat, starting 3rd row inside with a very stacked heat. But that's what you expect when you come to Boone down here in Iowa. You got a lot of great race cars and a lot of great drivers. So we'll see what happens. Top 5 going to invert to the A main. Well, again, we're going to roll out 3rd, so we'll see. Pretty stacked field. We'll see what we can do.
Ocean, anger ain't a potion. Rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking. Reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
Jonathan Lowe got a Logan Sport in the 69 Junior, and Justin Lunenburg out of Reading, Minnesota, the 17X.
Row number 2 to the inside from Hamburg, Minnesota, the 92X. That's Dan McIntoon. And his outside from Mason City, Iowa. You're not going to believe this.
No.
He doesn't have it here tonight.
No, what?
He got a new race car.
What?
Kevin Opheim in the 44K. Got a new race car. It's still in the shop. He's going to debut it later this year. Presumably. I mean, he's not getting any younger, so hopefully he debuts it sooner rather than later. He is outside of that 2nd row.
Going to row number 3 to be Lonnie Hodges, the 56 out of Boone, and from Lake City, the 8 is David Smith.
Row 4 for Lake City, Iowa's Devin Smith, and the 81 from Kellogg, the 93X. That is Michael Jeanette.
Final 2 starters, 23 Junior Nick Roberts out of Wayne, and formerly Redmond, Oregon, called the winner set Iowa, 94 Dylan and Sola. Here we go. Green's on out. Bobcat Catalina Montana to turn number 1 and 2. Justin Lunenburg up on the top of the racetrack. Lunenburg hustling that 17 in front of fellow racer out of Minnesota, Dan McIntoon. McIntoon down to the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, Lunenburg crams it up the top, takes it to the lead.
Lunenburg leads back 1/4 of a second, that time across the stripe ahead of the Bobcat. Back in that 2 position, Dan McIntoon. You're not going to miss that 92 car anywhere. She is bright. Working the low side down in turns 3 and 4. Fanned out 3 wide. Not quite like Lonnie Hodges wanted to, though. Was any transfer spot going to push up the hill and back toward the tail end of the pack. Got some work to do for that 56 to race his way back up into an A-main qualifying spot. Meanwhile, you've got a 3-car battle now for 4th, 5th, and 6th off of turn number 4. It is still Lunenburg, your race leader in the 17X.
On down into turn number 1 and 2, Lunenburg, your race leader, followed by the 69 Junior of Logue McIntoon. Look at this, Nick Roberts and David Smith, your top 5 down the back straightaway. KO, Kevin Opheim, 1 out of a transfer, looking in. Devin Smith in the 81 car now trying to work around Opheim, but while he tries to do that, it is the 93 of Michael Jeanette round the outside.
Michael Jennett on the top side, going to chase Opheim down the back straightaway. Devin Smith working low. They are running in 6th, 7th, and 8th. Currently, all of those drivers out of a transfer spot. If they can't race their way into the 8, they will increase or improve their position for the B main a little bit later on tonight. Not thinking B, though, is Justin Lunenberg in that 17X. He had a lead of just shy of 1 second last time across the stripe. This time, he'll take an even larger lead with the green flag held high in the air. 2 laps to go. Lunenberg, Loeb, McIntoon, Roberts, and David Smith. Those are your top 5.
So around they rear and around they tear. It is Lunenberg, your race leader. Logue second. The white flag is up. 1 to go. The Reading, Minnesota racer, Justin Lunenberg, working it up there. Former IMCA Hobby Stock National Champion, racing down the back straightaway, looking to put the Moose Lodge of Boone. He raced number 3 to the checkered flag. He does it. It'll be Justin Lunenberg, followed by Jonathan Logue, Dan McIntoon, Nick Roberts, and David Smith.
Well, just getting ready to go here for the A main at Boone. Got third, started third, finished third in the heat race. Car was all right, not real horrible. And the computer draws here for the A main. So, with that being said, we're going to roll off 11th here tonight, which, like Dan said, well, heck, I'm pretty good at drawing 11th and 12th. I could have done that myself. So, either way, I'm going to roll off 6th row inside for the A main. Obviously, a stout field of cars, just like last night. So, we'll see what we can get done. Car's been pretty good. To quote him, he would say, if I would quit screwing up driving it, we'd probably be even a little faster. So, a little bit of a learning curve with this new car and new setup, but so far it seems to be going all right. So, we'll see what we can get done.
Is outside from Logansport, the 69 junior of Jonathan Logue. In row 2 from Reading, Minnesota, the 17X is Justin Lunenberg. And from Denmark, Wisconsin, the 21 CZ of Cole Charneski. In row 3 from Des Moines, the 11X is Tom Berry Jr. And the 5A from Boone, Tyler Pickett. In row 4, the 77 BC from Boone, that's Tony Cox. And from Tama, the 19J, that's Jay Schmidt. In row 5 from Albion, the 77M is Jeff Mueller. And from Polk City, the 8M is Austin Miners. In row 6 from Hamburg, Minnesota, the 92X is Dan McIntoon. And from Iowa Falls, the 01 is Troy Jarovitz. On the IMCA-TV.
We like that.
We do. We sure do. Oh, we know what else we like? We like stock cars. We like green flag feature racing.
Off at turn number 4, it's Daniels and Logue down to the green flag, and here we go. Jonathan Logue looking to do like he did in the Star, the modified, lead a major majority of this one. It's still Daniels, your leader, Mueller, Jarovitz, and the 21cc of Cole Sarnitsky.
Only 5 of them are on the top side. It's going to take a bigger can of pledge than that to dust off the top side right now as Charneski fired back in that 4th position. Nose to tail, though, the top 3 starting to close together just a little bit more, Jerry. Daniels, Mueller, and Jarovitz.
I'm sorry. I listen to about every 6th word you say. Speaking of that, we're getting ready to go back to the green flag off at turn number 4. It is up and is out. Daniels is coming. Look at Troy Jarovitz. Jarovitz is going to take a swing to the top. Can he get him? Looking for the daily double. Jarovitz, oh, Mueller's around in front of the field. Oh, you got a Easter Sunday service parking lot. Turn number 3. We'll see what happens. Caution's out. Caution. CATV.
No, you know where I live since you helped me move. Please don't ever tell the Muffler Pros project.
I'll bring them over myself.
No.
Speaking of bringing over, that's what 01 at Troy Jarovitz. He's bringing over that 01 to the top. Look at Tom Berry going to the top shelf. Tom Berry trying to make it there. The 21cc and Sarnitsky trying to make it through. It's still Daniels, your race leader, as they rock and roll. Oh, Mueller got in the back. Look out. Mueller's around in 3 and 4 this time.
Selected the 69 of Logue as well. Those who drive.
It started 12th and is now running 2nd. Look at this. Juravitz to the inside. Tom Berry coming to the outside. You've got a drag race down into turn number 3. Juravitz looking to go double down on the money for the weekend. The Frostbuster streak may still be alive with back-to-back winners as Juravitz goes to the lead.
And keep your eye on that 35 of Donovan Smith. Jerry started 20th on the grid into the top 5 now is that 35. Jay Schmidt as well making a good run now back into the top 5 battle as well, but out in front it is Troy Juravitz. He'll run low. 25 Daniel's going to run a little lower that time down the front straightaway. He'll chase him around the tires down in turns 1 and 2. Barry up top. McIntoon now down on the low side. That is your battle for third.
Dan McIntoon working it on in there, the 92 car. Can't miss that thing on the racetrack. She is bright white and 92 down to turn number 1. McIntoon on the bottom, Tom Berry, Donovan Smith, Devin Smith gonna rip the lip down the back straightaway. It's Juravitz followed by Daniels, then that 11X machine of Berry to the top, the 92 and McIntoon on the bottom.
Working lap number 16 that time by Jerry. Just 9 laps remaining as Juravitz has opened up an 85/100ths of a second advantage over the 25J of Josh Daniels. Barry trying to pester McIntoon. That's your battle for the 3rd spot. Jay Schmidt now up into that 5th position. Schmidt started the 8th spot. Hasn't made much noise up until now, but he is running the low side. He'll challenge Barry for 4th over in turns 1 and 2. Donovan Smith runs in 6th. Seifert in 7th. Devin Smith 8th. Richards and Shafroth take you back through 10 now. 7 laps to go this time, Bob.
Still out front, Troy Juravitz. The racer out of Iowa Falls, Iowa, grew up in the Green Bay, Wisconsin area. Working it on in there to the number 1 spot. Then it is Daniels. Tom Berry still going to rip the lip. McIntoon right there to the number 4 spot. Jay Schmidt is in 5 as they thunder down into turn 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Jay Schmidt right there to 5. 6 is Seifert. 7th is Smith. 8th is Smith. 9th is Richards. And 10th is Shafroth. This time by 4 fingers and a thumb. A handful left of this one. 5 to go.
5 laps remaining. Juravitz has opened up a 2.1 second lead over Josh Daniels. He's got company. McIntoon running the low side, trying to reel in that battle for the 2nd position. Barry still committed up top. Little separation, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Jerry. In fact, they're getting closer together. If you look at Daniels, he is a combined 1.1 seconds ahead of Schmidt running in the 5th position. So little separation as they battle for position toward the front of the pack. Working lap number 22 this time by. 3 laps remaining for Juravitz.
Tom Berry now getting the top side to work the Dilly Bar special, working into the number 3 spot that time past the stripe. McIntoon's back there. The top has come in for Berry. It's going to be too little too late, though. He may get her worked up into the deuce, but he's going to have a long road to hoe to get that 0-1 of Juravitz.
Juravitz opens up that lead nearly 4 seconds. The advantage for the 0-1 car. He'll work low up at turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Barry with a big surge of power up top. McIntoon likewise down low, both giving chase to Josh Daniels. The 25J running off the tires, low side of turn number 4. White flag replaces the green. 1 lap remaining.
Down into turn number 3 and 4, he'll race up. Last night picked up the win. Tonight we'll do it and get the bonus money. From Iowa Falls, Iowa, it is Troy Juravitz in the 0-1 car, your winner. Battle for 2nd off at turn number 4. Tom Berry standing on it, not going to get it. It's going to be Daniels, Berry, McIntoon, Schmidt, Seifert, Smith, Shafroth.
Well, that'll put a wrap on the weekend here. Overall, great weekend. Coming home 4th, fourth. Ekblad's backing out here. I better get out of the way. Coming home 4th. We were quicker than the 25 car in front of us, the 25J of Daniels, but he had the line, and not a lot you can do about it, I guess, at that point. Tom Berry was running around the outside. I think we could have outran him if we could have got into 2nd, so whatever, shoulda, woulda, coulda, still not going to complain whatsoever. Pretty much a new car to us, new setup. Obviously raced the car a little bit at the end of last year, but found some things in the off season that we were able to tend to and get adjusted and free up. And then obviously with a whole new setup on the car, it obviously all new to us, like I said. So overall, we're happy to come down to Iowa and race Marshalltown and Boone, and get into the tech area at the end of the night. That's a tough feat. You run a lot of good guys. A lot of good guys down here in their sandbox that they run weekly. So to come down here and compete with them and pass and go forward, that's a pretty cool deal. So pretty fortunate, but it is 9:30 here at Boone. We're gonna put the money in the box and get ourselves home for Easter festivities tomorrow. And then we'll be back in action here Thursday at Marshalltown, headed back down this way. So big week coming up, but pretty excited. Happy to have a car that works, and really didn't even wreck the wrap or nothing. A couple of tire marks, 2 tire marks, but other than that, we're good to go. So thanks for following along. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.